Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles.
2026 Philadelphia Eagles.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Giving the cover on that carry. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 33-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So first down from the 41. Play action now with Allen. Complete to Diggs out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Back to the line they come, second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set it third and very short.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And Allen will hold on to this. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. Ty Felton here to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start with 2nd and 6. Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That's cut. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down from the 42. A give left side to Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him on the slant. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down. You put a receiver in motion left. Running it after the penalty. He'll cobble together a yard there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Rodgers will look to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Now here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Working underneath, it's Jones. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Throwing again, Rodgers. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Jones can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He finds Diggs right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down. Allen connects on the crosser. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw again, it's Allen. Passes man. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. The Eagles, now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Allen gonna throw again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
To the air again, Allen. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
A 48-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Defense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Now Prater on to send it away. Felton now to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Rodgers off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running right. This is Jones. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
6 yards.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Allen on the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
An option gives to Robinson. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
A 34-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Prater on to send it away. Felton now to return this. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
You've set it down for them from the 31. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones gets it. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Vikings down by a touchdown. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Setting up to pass. All in left side. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Desperation time here. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Eagles 13.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental, not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, captain fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville. That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. Chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's gonna end. So here at MetLife, it's the G-men who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.